Hello, everybody. We're live.
Oh, yes, we are.
We're live, and we're live, and we're alive.
Oh, you got that right.
How is everybody doing? It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for joining us. If this is the first time you've ever come across one of our live streams, we ask and invite you to please hit the subscribe button below, right below over here. If I'm pointing in the right direction, because I get confused, but I think it's right
That's
here below
easy.
me. Well, it's easy for Captain Rickster to confuse me, of course, as always.
Of course, yes.
But if this is the first time you've joined us, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell, so you know every time we go live and we do these weekly reviews and we get things going. And right away, Mr. Stan Solo has just joined us.
Hey,
so say
Stan.
hello to
How
Stan.
you doing, Stan?
Hey, Stan.
Hey.
Thank you very much. You got to see the intro. That's
Oh,
always
you
good.
love that intro, huh?
Yeah. And welcome. I'm Eric Walker.
And I'm Captain Rickster.
And welcome to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly webcast.
Oh, yes.
Today is Saturday, July 31st.
Are you sure?
I'm definitely positive. That doesn't work every week, Captain
Oh,
Rickster.
it does too most of the weeks.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this, though.
What you gonna tell me?
Today
What you gonna tell me?
is the last day of July. So I got that correct as well.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Today is July
Oh,
31st.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't know. I don't know for sure because you're not all there, Captain Rickster.
Well, we know that. That's nothing new. Even the public out there knows I'm not all
Oh,
here.
they know that, huh? And as always, every week on our live webcast, we always give away. We have one giveaway. It's what we call.
Well, I'm still trying to give you away.
Sorry, that ain't gonna work. It's a live giveaway every week, and so we have sponsors that help us with that.
Yes, we do.
This week, Captain Rickster picked the giveaway, and this is kind of funny because usually it's a Star Wars action figure, right?
Yeah, it usually
but
is.
guess what? It's not. This week it's Mr.
No, Mrs. Potato Head.
It's Mrs. Potato Head.
Yep. Good collector's item out there, guys. You don't find them hardly anymore now.
Yeah, and this was Captain Rickster's idea.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Little fun today.
And this was given to us by a sponsor. We thank you for doing that.
Yep.
And speaking of that, let's go ahead and give a quick couple shout-outs to some sponsors.
Yep.
All for Sci-Fi is very happy that on Facebook we invite you to go check out the Plastic Collectors Guild.
Right.
That's Mr. Green Leader's group. We
Yep.
invite you to go and join the group. It's out there. It's a great group. We also want to give a shout out to the Star Wars Celebration page in Anaheim 2022 from Mr. Mike, a very good gentleman we've seen a lot. You keep talking over me. That's why you're making.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just going, and
Yeah.
you're the one
okay.
going.
We want to give a big shout out to also the Star Wars Celebration Anaheim page, and I'm gonna knock this dude out in a few seconds here.
About time.
Yeah, you need it. And
Well,
speaking of that,
I got no teeth to knock out.
let's say hi to Mike. Hey, Mike's here.
Hey,
We were
Mike.
just
How you
talking
doing,
about
Mike?
And also want to say, hey, Dante's here. So let's say hi to Dante. Hey, Dante.
Hi, Dante. What's
So-
up? Well, we're up.
Yeah. So Captain Rickster's doing his typical.
What am I doing now?
He's doing his typical thing where he's trying to confuse everybody. Remember, you even picked up on that, Mike, about how Captain Rickster's always confused. That's getting a little old. Let's try something new, okay, Captain Rickster? Anyway, the mics are working this week.
Yes, they
Thank
are.
you for noticing. Thank you, Dante, for noticing. Yeah, we actually did
What about mine?
we did
Dante?
a mic test about a half hour ago, and I already deleted it because already like 12 people had watched the mic test already or something like that.
Yeah,
so
I know, huh?
I deleted that.
Real
but
funny.
I don't know if one of you guys were one of the 12 people that jumped on there thinking we were coming early or whatever. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. And again, this week's giveaway is Mrs. Potato Head. And this was Captain Rickster's idea because
Yes, it was.
he's Mrs. Potato Head.
No, I miss Potato Head.
No, you're Mrs. Potato Head. Let's go ahead and focus camera.
Yeah.
Focus. There we go. Thank you.
About time.
Okay. Hey guys, what went on this week, Captain Richter? You got any news to share?
A lot this week.
Let's go ahead
Let
and.
me see. Where did I put my paperwork?
Captain Rickster's not prepared, and he complains when I'm not prepared. But I'll go ahead and start.
Hold on. I got my
Go
paperwork.
ahead. Well,
Ant-Man is beginning. Ant-Man and Wasp, the new number 3, is starting to be filming right now.
okay.
Or the 4. And then we've got The Fall Guy, which is science fiction, coming out August 13th. Ghostbusters, November 11th.
What is the Fall Guy?
It's about a guy who falls into all the different arcade games, and he tries to make everything real.
That sounds interesting.
Then we got Venom coming out September 24th. We got Dune October 1st. And the Hawkeye, the TV series, coming out November 22nd.
I did hear about that, about
Yep.
how Hawkeye's coming out. Can't wait to see that. It's going to be streaming on Disney Plus.
You got that right.
Before we get started, today we're gonna review Snake Eyes.
Oh yes.
The movie Snake Eyes, and also Bad Batch episode 14, War Mantle. We're gonna.
Yes.
I can't wait to talk
that was
about
a good
that
one.
We're gonna talk about that, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit. Like he's bringing up news and everything. Also wanted to bring up the fact that we started a petition.
Yep.
To ask Hasbro to make action figures from all the Ewok movie characters.
Right.
Because why not? They have
Everybody else.
they have they just did Jackson
Yeah.
from the comics, and we did a video about that, and Captain Richter had mentioned it too. Why aren't they doing the Ewok stuff? So Captain Richter started a petition on All for Sci-Fi.
Yep, I did.
So we're inviting everybody to share the petition out there to get them to make action figures, and there would be a lot of them from the Ewok movies.
Oh yes, there'd be a whole lot of them
because
too.
you got of course Mace Tawani, myself,
Right.
Sindel Tawani,
Right.
You not even counting the parents, but you got Wicket, of course. Why not the version from the Ewok movies? We got a Weechee, Whittle, are their Wicket's older brothers. We have the Gorax, the big giant,
Yep.
and also the Gorax pet.
Mm-hmm.
We have what else do we have from there? Oh, we have Kank.
Yep.
We have Chukatrak, the woodsman that died for the cause.
Yep.
Kank the priestess, which I just mentioned. Just from Caravan of Courage, there's a lot of them that they could
yes,
do.
there
And
is.
from the Battle for Endor, of course, they're already releasing the blurgs already.
Oh, yes,
From
you got
they
those.
took that and put that in Clone Wars and
also
Rebels, and they also
Mandalorian.
and
Yeah.
also the blurg just showed up in the Bad Batch
That's right. They did. Yeah.
on Ryloth. So the blurg could be done on the second Ewok movie. You got the blurg. We have Teak,
Yeah. Teak.
the little running around character. We have Noah. We have all the Marauders,
Yep.
led by King Tarek. And we have the Witch, which later
Yeah.
became a Night Sister.
That's right.
So we have the Night Sister. There was a witch named Sharel, I think her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, guys, look at all these things that you're missing out on.
Yeah.
So make sure you go sign the petition. It's on change.org.
Yep.
You could also find it, if somebody wants to share the petition in the comments, please do so as well so people go and check it out.
Yep.
But go, not just sign the petition, share it, please, everybody. Let's make this happen. If we can make the Ewok movies come on Disney Plus,
Oh yeah.
let's get this going.
Why not we do the action figures too,
Right.
and
Sure.
maybe some of the vehicles they have.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the
you have the
wagon,
vehicles there, the wagons,
that
yeah.
had all the Ewoks in
Yeah.
it from the Marauders as well. So I mean, there's just lots of stuff.
Ton of things we could do with toys from them.
And Dante even says that Tarek could be another good Halloween costume. Sure.
That's definitely true.
And of course, Mike noticed that he noticed that it was the original Night Sisters came from the Ewok movies
That's
too.
right. Yes.
Right. So. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, also coming out is Dune. We got Dune coming out here soon, and it's gonna be in the movies and on HBO Max.
October 1st.
October 1st.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what else do we have? Oh, they just released the trailer for Star Trek Prodigy.
Yep. That looks really
And
good.
that looks really good.
I can't
wait to see Star Trek Prodigy. It looks
Yep.
great. And we got a little tease at the end with Captain Janeway is actually going to be appearing on that show. It looks really good.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
does. It does look real good. Yes.
It's about these people on this world that find, I guess, a starship.
Yeah.
We don't know how they found it, when they found it, how it happened, but it looks pretty cool. The trailer to Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Right,
The new
right.
trailer came out 4 days ago, and that
That
looks good.
that's really good. Yes.
They teased Dan Aykroyd's character right at the end.
And don't forget, we got Star Trek 2 coming out. The one we like to watch all the time.
Are you talking about which one?
Not Discover.
Oh, Picard?
Picard.
Yeah.
Picard. Yeah, Picard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out also.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Dante also mentioned, not to change subjects, but the Ewok hang glider
Oh yeah.
is also another
Well, that's
toy
why I'm
they
saying
can make.
vehicles and stuff like that that come out. You know,
Oh, my
there's a
God.
whole lot of stuff they could come out with.
I think I'm going to add that, Dante, to the list.
Yeah.
On the petition that they make the Ewok hang glider.
Mm-hmm.
I said that weird. Ewok.
Seawalk.
So, like He-Man. Anybody thinking about He-Man, by the way? We got to review that, guys. But He-Man, Masters of the Universe, came out.
Yeah.
And it blew up the whole internet.
You got that part
Kevin
right.
Smith blew up the whole internet.
Yeah.
I feel bad because Kevin is I gave him an Ewok shirt like a year or so
Yes.
ago.
Yes, you
Hi,
did.
Kevin. I know we only got a few minutes to speak. If you ever run across this show, I know we're gonna work together one day, Kevin. I told you that. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I'm probably gonna score music for one of your movies one day. We had a conversation. He goes,
Mhm.
"Why not? Why not score for my movies? You gave me a shirt." That's what he said.
Yeah,
you know
really,
how
yeah.
Kevin Smith is. But yeah, Kevin Smith is. What did you think about that? I don't want to get into this because we'll review it later. But
I thought it was okay.
okay, we'll talk about.
Yeah,
it
we'll talk
later.
about it later. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed at the end, but it was still okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I thought it was great up until the ending.
It was.
Yeah.
And that kind of upset me too. But we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later. Mike's got to go. Mike, you'll watch the replay later.
Yes,
you'll
please.
See how we gave the reviews and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Lord,
It's premiering August 12th.
12th. Yeah.
So I can't wait to see the Lower Decks. Looks good. I liked the first season.
Yep.
Star Trek Lower Decks second season
Mhm.
looks even better, guys.
Yep.
And that's coming August 12th. It's going to be on Paramount Plus, and I'm so excited about all
And
this
also
stuff. This is
Netflix
really
too,
good
right?
stuff. Huh?
Is it on Netflix also?
Star Trek The Lower Decks was never on Netflix. It was on, I think, CBS All Access
Oh, CBS
originally,
All Access.
but I
yeah.
think it's going to be on Paramount Plus this time.
Oh, I have to subscribe to that one then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So again, share the Ewok petition, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I could find a way to put it up here in the chat. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, we got quite a few things to talk about. Again, this is this week's prize. It's Mrs. Potato Head.
Yep.
This would be fun. So even if you guys get it, you could, if you have children, you could give it. You know, Dante, you could give this to your daughter or anybody that gets it. Could
Or
give it out.
even to give it away as a baby
Or
present.
Scooby, you could give it away to your daughter.
Yeah, even a baby present too someday.
It could be, who knows? Yeah,
Who knows?
It
It
could
could be
great.
anything.
Yeah,
But it's a
that's for
collectible
sure.
also.
That's for sure. Let's talk about, first we're going to review Snake Eyes. Then we're going to get into what I'm excited about, talking about the Bad Batch,
yeah.
War Mantle.
Oh, I only got 2 more episodes too.
Oh, I know. That's
Oh, I
making
know.
me sad.
I'm crying
I know.
inside.
So Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is a movie that's based on the G.I. Joe
Right. Original-
series.
Yeah, it's just a spin-off from it.
So it's another one of those things that's like He-Man Masters of the Universe was based on toys.
Right.
This is based on G.I.
Toys.
Joe toys again.
Of course.
Yeah. So Snake Eyes. It's released by Paramount. It stars Harry Golding.
Right.
Harry Golding, we all know him from that Crazy Rich Asian.
Right. That was actually a
show,
good movie.
That was a good movie. He's a good actor. So it has Harry Golding as Snake Eyes, Ursula Corbero as the Baroness, Samara Weaving as Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Andrew Koji as Storm Shadow.
Right.
Peter Messiah as Blind Master.
Mm-hmm.
It was directed by Robert Swinke.
Yeah.
And the music was by Martin Torcharo. I'm probably saying the name wrong. Please forgive me.
Well,
but I
lot
like to say everybody's name.
A lot of it was filmed in Japan. So.
It was? Okay.
Yes, it was.
Let's let Captain Rickster talk a little bit about it. What did you think about Snake Eyes?
I think Snake Eyes was great myself. I mean, I loved the music. I loved the action they had in it. The choreography was good with the
Right.
how they did the martial arts with it and stuff like that.
Right.
It had a great storyline. It kind of told. It started beginning with a little bit what happened to him and his dad when he was a little older, not as a young boy, too young, but as a young boy, and also he grew up older, stuff like that, and how he
Right.
became Snake Eyes.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. No, apparently he saved. He saved the heir apparent of the gang.
Which would be now he's called Storm Shadow.
Right.
But before that, he was just a regular person who was part of the head, not the head, but second to the head of the organization, what his grandmother had. But in the beginning, before it became Snake Eyes, he was just an average kid. His dad worked for the government.
Right.
His dad infiltrated the Cobra and got a lot of information out. This is why they killed him. And so he was on revenge. So as time was going on, as he grew up, he became a fighter, and he was fighting in arenas and stuff like that to make money. And he also worked in the fish markets because they called him Fishman.
Right. Well, that Japanese clan where he saved Storm Shadow.
Right.
That Japanese clan. I'm gonna say the name wrong, but it's looking at it here. It's Arshikage.
Something like that. Yes. He needed a home, so they gave him a home.
Well, that's what the
whole movie's about, him giving him a home.
Him missing home, not really coming from anywhere, having a home.
But also, he also fueled by revenge too of the person who killed his dad.
Right, but he also had to learn about honor and allegiance and all that other stuff. So the movie has a great message.
It does. It has a really great message on it,
right?
Especially friendship and trust.
It had a pretty
loyalty.
Loyalty. It had a pretty modest budget. It was $88 million. I think it shows. I think the effects are really good on this movie.
The effects are really great.
Yeah, I think overall it's pretty good. At all for sci-fi, we have a rating system is 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being the best. If it's 3 stars or below, we don't recommend you go to the movie theater. This one is in a movie theater. You can't stream it yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Not
until 45 days afterwards.
Right, until 45 days. Then
later
it'll
you
come
can
on
watch
demand
it.
or on Paramount Plus. But Snake Eyes gets an official all for sci-fi rating of. I'm gonna give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I almost gave it 4.75. It's a good movie, guys.
No, I was gonna give it a 4.5 myself because it was already great, but it could have been better, a little bit better on the storyline, like in the beginning.
Is he agreeing
because
with me again?
If you watch the original Snake Eyes that came out, it showed him when he was a little kid, as an orphan, and he was stealing from this one place, actually from this monk, and this monk found him. Well, the kid found him, and so they were fighting, and the monk made this kid into a martial artist as he was today. But that is different than the one they did, which is actually just as good.
I could tell Captain Rickster likes this because he's talking a little bit more. You know what? What's funny?
Won't be at first. But it will be the
last. Why are you agreeing with me, Captain Rickster?
Because you were thinking, you were reading my mind is what just happened.
No,
man, you're reading my mind.
You're not supposed to give it the same rating as me.
Well, you mean I was going to give it the 4.45 before you even thought about 4.5? What are you talking about?
Oh,
you
man.
You went ahead and said it first instead of me. I'm the one supposed to be talking about it, not you.
Oh, you're funny.
My goodness.
Oh, man, you just cracked me up. Mike has a new... Mike comes up with nicknames like... Jim's nickname is Scooby.
Right.
So we call Jim Scooby now. But Mike just came up with a new nickname for you.
Yeah, figured.
By the way, and I'm going to show it to you real quick here.
But Lost in Space?
No, Lost in Space. That'd be that. No, he's. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. He came up with a new
nickname, huh?
For you, and it's since you keep doing this at the beginning of each show.
What, making you crazy?
That's what we're gonna call you now. But Captain Rickster's new name is.
Oh, the Trickster.
Captain Rickster is the
Trickster.
Yep. There you go.
It rhymes at least.
It did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It did.
But yeah, Snake Eyes it's worth it, guys.
For the
special effects alone.
Oh yeah.
And the fighting.
It's well worth it.
They were doing some stuff that must have been very difficult to do.
Oh, side interview, they're saying it was kind of difficult. Some of the tricks were
yeah.
kind of difficult, and they had to be careful. They had to use stuntmen on some of
Yes.
them, but they also had to learn the skill itself of how to use one of those blades without
Right.
trying to cut each other up,
Mm-hmm.
because those things are sharp as razors,
Right.
according to them.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's worth it. I think it's better to see it in a movie theater.
It is a lot better to see it in
Yeah.
the movie theater.
And it did pretty good. It did pretty good. But this last weekend, this weekend it kind of tanked.
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna. A lot of movies kind of tanked over the weekend.
And
so.
even Stan says the budget was between 88 and 110 million. Box office worldwide.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's not too good, guys.
Not too good, but they
23
may.
million.
You never know. It may come back up.
Well, next week, by the way, try to see this week, and you don't have to go to the movie theater to see this if you can't. But next week we're going to review Jungle Cruise. We almost were going to review it today.
Well, I think this is why Snake Eyes tanked, because of Jungle Cruise.
You think so?
I think so too.
Okay, but I will tell you, we're going to talk about Jungle Cruise next week.
Right.
But
It is an awesome
oh
movie.
my goodness, I don't even want to. Let's just say,
It's awesome.
yeah, Jungle Cruise.
Dude, it's awesome.
We'll talk about it next week. So
Right.
watch it this week, guys. That's your
Yes.
homework assignment this week. Watch Jungle Cruise. What else should they watch?
Oh, they should watch the Green Knight too. It looks like it's a pretty good movie if you like science fiction.
Well, also if you haven't seen He-Man,
Yeah,
Masters of
watch
the Universe,
yeah.
we're going to talk about He-Man next week.
Yep.
And of course, Jungle Cruise.
Right.
And we'll also talk about the latest episode of the Bad Batch.
Oh, of
Every
course.
week I've been telling you guys the name of next week's Bad Batch.
Oh yes.
It doesn't have a name.
Ooh,
I'm wondering
interesting.
if Disney is watching our webcast.
I wonder too sometimes.
Because I've been telling people like the week before what the name of the
Uh-huh,
episode is, and
yeah.
now suddenly,
No episodes for the name.
and it even when I tried to find it, it said they haven't named the episode and officially released the name of the episode. I don't think it's because they're watching our webcast. I'm
Really?
just joking.
That'd be
But that'd be
amazing.
ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. So.
Ridiculous and
But-
amazing too at the same time.
But I think it means something significant.
Yes.
I think that next week the Bad Batch is going to be a significant episode. There's only 2 episodes left. But
Well,
I
you know
think-
that they have to go back and get Hunter,
Yeah.
because Hunter's left behind.
Well,
on
I
him.
mean, yeah, the Hunter's trapped now.
Yeah, he's trapped, so they have to go back and go
So
get
they
him.
got to go rescue Hunter.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that. Let's go ahead and start talking about the we just talked Jungle Cruise. You got me. See, you did it to me again, Captain.
Yeah, that's how I tricked you. I tricked you, huh?
No, you didn't. I'm wired that way sometimes.
We know.
Stan says I'm thinking about going to Jungle Cruise on Monday.
Don't think about it. Just go do it.
But go
Go see
Go
this.
see it.
It'll be great in the movie theater.
I probably shouldn't say this because I want to save it until next week, but I
Well,
can't
say-
hold it in.
oh, yes, you can.
I can't hold it in.
Hey, yeah, you
Jungle
can.
Cruise is the best movie I've seen this year.
Yeah, so far, yes.
Let's put it that way. And we know I'm a half glass half full type of guy, but it really is the best movie.
It
this year
is.
so
It is
far.
best movie, yes.
Yeah. So
This is-
definitely go to that.
It's
Okay.
definitely a high rating.
Let's go ahead and talk about
It's a Bad Batch.
what we all. Before we do that, remember this is this week's
Yeah,
giveaway.
it's a toy.
It's Captain Rickster as Mrs. Potato Head.
Yeah, right.
Kind of looks like you, Captain
Yeah, I'm not a trickster.
Rickster. But yeah, let's talk about it. I am excited to talk
Oh,
about
yes,
this
it's
one.
really-
The
it was
Bad
really good.
Batch. Speaking of that, since I just said that about the Jungle Cruise, but this Bad Batch episode is the best episode of the season.
Yes.
War Mantle.
Yes.
Oh man, it was firing on all cylinders. Again, let's give the rating out first, so you guys could see how we feel about it. In case you haven't seen the episode and you
Right.
need to stop when we start giving away spoilers, but episode 14, War Mantle. I just hit the microphone. Sorry. War Mantle gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating. We have 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars, baby. 5 stars.
Yes, I agree
What
with
do you
that.
give it?
I agree with 5. If I give it 5+, I would. But I agree with 5
Why don't
stars
you just
too.
give it a 5+ then, instead of agreeing with me again? You're so agreeable,
Okay.
Captain Rickster.
I give it a 5+. You give it a 5 if you want to. I give it a 5+.
Yeah, even other people are talking about that, Captain Rickster. Captain Rickster's so agreeable.
Well, that's true. I am agreeable.
Yeah.
Why argue?
But Stan agrees. It's definitely easily the
Yes.
best episode of the season.
You got that right
We
there.
agree with you, Stan.
Yes, we do.
It is for sure the best episode of the
Yes.
season. I 100% agree with you on that. And Scooby says, totally agree. To you,
Oh yeah, it's a
He
5
agrees-
plus plus is right.
yeah. Wow, guys. Okay, so the episode, starts off with them. They're on a mission, and they get a distress call. No,
No, no.
A
They were-
clone trooper
they
is
were-
being chased by
right.
these animals. Ugly looking beast. I don't know what the name are, but if Mike was here, he would tell us.
Right.
But this clone trooper's being hunted down.
Mm-hmm.
At one moment he takes his distress thing, whatever, an emitter or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
and puts it on a tree.
Yeah.
So that it keeps emitting in case he gets caught, that he's in need of help.
Help.
So they eventually catch up with him. He gets captured. Later we go to the Bad Batch. They're en route somewhere, I guess, on a mission for Sid.
Right.
They even said it.
They even
actually.
said that too. Yeah.
And then they get a call on their, because only so many people have their were able to call Clone 999 because they have a certain comm or whatever channel.
Right.
So they get a call from
Captain Rex.
Captain Rex.
Yep.
That's right. And Captain Rex is in dire need for them to go, and he got a distress call from a reg that's
Mhm.
very important. He's asking for help, and then suddenly before that he could give them more details. He had to run because he was getting ready to be caught,
Right.
sending out the signal. So Captain Rex had to just be brief and told them that.
Mm-hmm.
That started a little bit of discussion, but of course Omega immediately
Oh, of course. Where
is
she
saying
is.
you gotta help. Helping the clone trooper is more important than even making money.
Yes.
Even if
Yes.
they have, and then one of them reminds them. I think it's Tech or someone reminds them. But
Food.
we gotta eat.
Yeah.
We gotta have money to eat, and but they're all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
They're-
important than even food and eating, and making money is taking care of their own.
That's
kind.
right.
So they agree. Of course, Hunter, always the reluctant
Oh, yes.
hero. He agrees to go. Let's go check it out. Okay, so they go to this, and it's way out in the outer rim. It's far away where they don't expect anybody to be.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
At first, when I saw the trees, I thought that they were where the Ewok movies were made. At first, I go,
Right,
holy
yes.
crap, are they going to the forest moon of Endor? But it's not.
No, it's not.
It's
Totally
It is a
different.
forest area,
Yes.
but it's a different planet. So they go there, and yeah, I agree totally. Scooby, Omega is the moral compass of the team.
Oh, yes, she is.
For sure. So they get there. Omega and Wrecker has to stay in the ship while they scout things out.
Well,
They-
they're backup.
Backup as well.
Yep.
Just in case they need them.
Mm-hmm.
But so they go up and they find out that inside the mountain there's a base there.
Yeah.
The Empire's built this huge base there. And what was exciting to me is we got to see some of the old Ralph McQuarrie stormtroopers.
Right.
Some
yes.
of the original ones in his drawing were there. So
Yes,
it's
they
like
were,
they're
yeah.
mixed with the other stormtroopers and clone troopers, and it was beautiful.
Yes, it
You
was.
know, I didn't think I would see some of the original concepts that he came up with for stormtroopers to be in there, and that was great. And I know other people noticed it too because I saw it on social media. Other people thought that was great.
Right. Yes.
There was just a lot of great things about this episode. I mean, it was action, action, action. So they find a way to get in there through the elevator system. They're riding down with it. They get in there. They are able to rescue. They find out where he's at, and when they're doing that, they find out that this all seems very different. They're starting to catch
They're
on.
strange.
Who are these people? Wow, how do they
Yeah.
have that many troopers there? I mean, there's too
The
many.
what and why?
You know, and so this reg, basically after they break him out of the jail cell or whatever you call it, after they break him out, they find out that he's like telling them all the stuff that the Empire's doing because he was
Right.
training them.
Oh yeah,
And he goes, of course, I didn't teach him everything.
that's
Smart.
right. Smart, yes.
So they're not that good.
No.
So, but he was telling them that they're having regular. They're not using clones. They're using real people
Yeah, replacements.
for stormtroopers. And yeah, I agree with you about the music too. The original music cues were amazing.
Yes, they were.
The music was great in this episode, and also Jim was saying that the transition from clone trooper armor to stormtrooper armor, it has been amazing.
Yes, it has
How
been.
they've been doing that. So anyway, this reg that they broke out is telling them everything that's been going on as they're trying to get them out of there. After they finally they get trapped, they find out that they could go up this air vent that goes out. And they're there. There's only one way to go down.
Yep.
So they call Wrecker and Omega to try to get them over there to help. They need a lift.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them get on it, but they're fighting so fiercely with these people that Hunter gets stuck there.
Yeah.
No, at first it was more than just Hunter.
Yeah, it was
And
one
they had
Hunter.
to come back and do another pass.
Yeah, and then Hunter got stuck.
And then Hunter got stuck, and then
well,
later
he actually fell from the
he
ship.
fell all the way down there.
Yeah, which was not good.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how Omega could actually take that ship and fly that ship.
Yeah.
You
she's learning.
notice that?
She's learning.
Yeah,
That's
she
great.
did a great job in flying that ship to
Yeah,
even
she
get
did.
those guys.
She did. And then Tech took over. Or
After
whoever
Tech
it was.
got on, Tech took over.
Yeah.
But before that, they were also
It was
fighting.
either Tech or Echo. I don't remember. I think it was Tech, though.
I think it was Tech. But remember that at first they were fighting little ships that were coming from the enemy, and they were fighting them first before
It's true.
they got the rest of the guys on there.
Right.
Except for Hunter fell, but what can we say? But they'll come back and pick him up. You wait and see.
Well, I mean, the way it ended, we've been talking about this a lot.
Yeah.
About how we know that somehow Crosshair is going to jump back in there.
Oh yes.
And right at the end of the episode,
Who's there?
Crosshair shows
Yep.
up
Yes, he did.
and tells them, good soldiers follow orders. No, he didn't say
No,
that.
you didn't say that. Quit saying that.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Well, you don't, so quit saying it.
Well, I wasn't a soldier like you, buddy. I would have been kicked out right away.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, the episode is just, it was an amazing episode.
Mhm.
Again, it was the best episode of the season. I'm kind of curious what next week's going to be about. We know it's obviously a rescue for Hunter.
Yep.
But when they do that, what we talked about all season, Captain Rick, is we think that somehow they're going to grab Crosshair.
Crosshair too this time, yeah.
And then get him back there so he can get that chip. And also, during all of this,
Yep.
we go back to Camino.
That's what I'm going to say. We just went back to
forgot about all that. But we
yeah.
go back to Camino, and we find out that the Kaminoans are well aware that the Empire is going to just destroy them. They know it.
Oh yeah, they know it.
And the head gentleman tells Nala Sue, played by my friend Gwendolyn Yao, "Hi, Gwendolyn, you're doing a great job."
Yes, you are.
He tells Nala Sue to get prepared, and then later they catch her trying to get things going and take her. So it makes me wonder. They take. I think they might have killed that Chancellor.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Did they kill him or
Nala
not?
Sue, because Nala Sue was
Nala
in
Sue,
handcuffs.
yeah, she went with them.
She went with them, but then he told them to take care of the person. We don't need your services. So I'm wondering if they murdered the Chancellor. Is he a Chancellor or Prime Minister?
Prime Minister.
Prime
they called
Minister.
him. Prime Minister called him.
So I'm wondering.
And they took her and all the rest of the scientists with them.
It was very intense. I agree with you about that.
Yeah,
scene.
it was great. It was great. It was great.
The Camino
yeah.
scene was intense.
Yep. So we'll have to wait and see what happens next week if the Caminos come back on or not.
Well, they're going to come back on, but I'm wondering
that's kind of interesting.
I think it's the end of them.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I was thinking maybe they were going to be involved somehow because they were trying to grab Omega back.
Yes, they were.
Remember?
Yep, I
remember.
remember.
I thought that maybe they were going to use Omega to try to help them somehow. Again, Omega is the heart of the story. Something's going to go on between her and Crosshair, I think. But I hope that when they rescue Hunter next week or the week after, I hope that they're able to grab Crosshair so they get that chip out of him.
Right.
And bring him back.
Bring
I
him
always
back
like
back to the group.
I love him as a character. I was so bummed when he became bad. So
right.
So this week's episode was fantastic, guys.
Oh, yes, it was.
It was great. So 5 from myself, 5++ from Captain Rickster.
You got it.
Okay, so again, also in the next coming weeks, let's make sure you guys. I'm going to remind you guys one more time. We're going to have this science fiction author. His name is Joseph Madden,
Yes.
and he wrote a book.
He wrote 3 books.
3 books called the Starhawk Chronicles.
Yep.
This is one of them. Rest in Recreation. What a title.
If you really want to read a good book or a series of
But
books,
Joseph, we're going to have you on the
Yep.
show in the next few weeks. We're working out scheduling, but I'm inviting you guys to go buy one of Joseph's books
Yep.
because when we have him on the show, I want you to be able to ask questions about any
That's
of the books.
definitely
so
true.
make sure you go out and grab one of his books. His books are available on Amazon.
yes.
So take it again for a screenshot. The Starhawk Chronicles, Joseph J. Madden. There's 3 of them, guys.
Yes.
But just grab the first one. You could grab all 3 if you want. But
Yeah,
that way you guys get, if you want to ask him questions, we have on a show in the next couple weeks.
It's an easy reading book too. It's actually really easy
You
reading,
gave it a great review, I remember.
and it also it's a page turner because you want to know what's going to happen in each page with what they're doing with this.
Yeah, and this was book 2, by the way. His other book is, here's another one. I don't know if this is the first one. Oh, this is the first one.
Yeah.
This is the very first one is
It's
called
the Star Chronicles.
The Starhawk Chronicles is the
yes.
very first one. So grab the first one, this one, by Joseph J. Madden, The Starhawk Chronicles. It takes place in the year 2283, and it says, through more than a quarter century, time has passed since the end of the last galactic war with the Galactic Federation.
Yep.
They're still busy picking up the pieces. Whole sectors of the galaxy remain lawless, rife with corruption and greed. The criminal element has a well-established foothold on certain sectors. It's a good time to be a bounty hunter. So it has a lot of bounty hunters. So it's a lot like Star Wars, kind of, I guess.
But
Was it?
Yeah, kind of like it. Yeah, kind of like it. Oh, you got book 3 down there too?
I don't have. He gave us all 3 books.
I know.
I don't have it down here.
Oh, okay.
But just grab the first one, guys.
Yeah.
But we'll have them on there.
It's really good set.
Yeah. Okay. Stan says, what was with that yellow trooper that took a couple of point-blank stun shots and kept on coming? It wasn't like... that's a good point.
It is, yes.
But I think they addressed that a little bit. They talked about how their armor was different.
Yeah, they had a different
They
armor.
had better armor.
Yeah, armor was getting better.
And it actually worried Tech. Was it Tech that said it? I think Tech was talking about how they have different armor when he was going through the computer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, that was what was up with that. Dante is saying, kind of off topic, Eric, but there's a live-action movie of anime TV called just got released. Okay, we'll go ahead and watch it. Thank you for the suggestion.
Oh, what's it on?
Is it on Netflix?
Or Prime?
Runori Kishin. It just got released, and I think I saw that title on Netflix, but let us know.
Yes, please.
Okay, so great, guys. Excited stuff.
Oh,
so next week, remember to go watch The Jungle Cruise. We're also going to talk about the latest. He said Netflix.
Okay, thanks, Dante.
I thought it was Netflix. So go watch Jungle Cruise. We're going to talk about the He-Man fiasco
Yep.
a little bit.
Yep.
And we're also going to be talking about the Bad Batch.
Oh,
the
yeah.
next, we'll only have one more episode after this.
That's right.
Supposedly, from
Supposedly.
what I understand.
If you're in the Roseville area, please come out and see us because we're going to be at the Roseville Comic-Con there.
We will. August 14th.
Actually, the HorrorCon.
He says Roseville, but so other people know, because if I didn't live in that area, I wouldn't know what he was talking about. If you're near Sacramento, if you live in the Sacramento area, I'm going to be making an appearance at the Sinister Creature Con.
Yep.
And that's with, and also with me is going to be Teak, Nikki Patello,
right,
who played Teak, C. Andrew Nilsson, who played Darth Vader more than anybody,
right,
played Darth Vader,
right.
Alan Fernandez is going to be there, and a whole bunch of other people. I think even Noah Hathaway from the Neverending Story. I haven't seen Noah since we were kids, but we knew each other growing up, but Noah Hathaway would be there. And you mentioned you saw somebody else that you were
Yeah, I
interested
saw somebody else who's going to be there too.
that it's an Asian actor.
It's an Asian actor that I know. He's going to be there. I was surprised that he was even coming out doing any signings
But
anymore.
it's a one-day event.
Yeah.
It's going to be August 14th.
15th.
Is it the 15th?
August 15th, which is a
You're
Sunday, from 11 to 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's one day, and
One
so
day
if you're
only.
in the Sacramento area, come by, say hi to us
Yes.
while we're there. So, yeah, we'll make that announcement again next week because
Yes.
it's a couple weeks from now.
It
but
is.
just to get anybody prepared, if you live in the Sacramento area, we'll also do a live. We'll try to do a little live shoot so
Right.
you guys could say hi to everybody, like Nikki. I will say hi to Nikki for you, Dante, as well. But we'll probably do a little live
Right.
feed from the show
Yes.
on Sunday. We usually don't do that on Sunday, but we'll do it for you guys.
Yes, we
'cause
will,
We're into
yes.
bringing you guys content.
Yeah, really, a lot of content.
Okay, here we go, guys. This week's prize is Captain Rickster. I mean, Mrs. Potato Head.
Real funny.
Yeah. So
No one else is laughing.
they are all laughing.
Just you.
Believe me. They're all laughing but we're laughing with you, Captain Rickster, because you're our buddy. Okay. Ready? I know the question I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna pretend like I'm telling you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You guys got 1 minute. The question today is, and you got to give me the name of the show, and you got to give me the date it's being released. Earlier, near the beginning of the podcast, we talked about up-and-coming releases.
Right.
Okay? And we said that a new series was being released. Actually, I might have to tell them, should I say the name of the show or the date? Or both?
I would say this is the date.
Okay. We said a new show's coming out. The second season of the show's coming out. So give us the date that we said it was coming out. The name of the show is Star Trek Lower Decks. What date is that premiering on Paramount Plus or CBS All Access? So what is the date that we said that Star Trek Lower Decks second season is premiering? So that's the correct answer is what is the date? You guys got 1 minute. If you guys were paying attention, we said the date. We did.
Yep.
Gonna give you guys 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Oh, we're going.
Here we go. The correct answer is August 12th.
Yep.
So let's see who. The polling's closed now. Let's see who got it right. Dante got it right. August 12th. Scooby Jim got it correct. Star Trek Lower Deck is August 12th. Dante got it correct. Stan Solo says August 6th, but just in the nick of time, you said no, the 12th. So
That's
that
right.
counts. So we're going to write all three names down. May the force be with you on winning Captain Rickster, Mrs. Potato Head.
Real funny.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to write your names down. See who wins.
Yep.
Captain Rickster's hat's going to be lucky. Here we go.
Somebody will win today. But who
It's a
shall it
fun
be?
thing. It's really fun.
Who is it going to be? Who's going to win today on my lucky hat?
This is really kind of an interesting. We've only given away Star Wars toys.
I
so
know,
it's-
yeah. This is the first time we've ever given a Mrs. Potato Head out.
Yeah.
Came from one of our sponsors, so
It
which is
did.
it's cool.
Okay, so there's one. Trying to make sure they're all the same size, so it's the same when you grab them. You could tell it's
So who's not?
so it's not unfair
Right.
if one's bigger than the other, so you grab it more. Okay, here we go. 3 names. Here we go, and let me mix them up too. Okay, go ahead, Captain Rickster. Grab one, drop the rest.
I gotta find them first.
Okay. Dun dun dun! Here we go. This is
Put 'em
exciting.
out.
Get that lucky hat ready, Captain
That one.
Rickster.
I don't believe it.
In the winner of Mrs. Potato Head. It actually looked like me when I put it on my head. I'm
That's
just
true.
joking. The winner is
Who?
Dante.
Dante.
Way to go, Dante. Woo! Yeah, Dante. You win, Mrs. Potato Head.
Yeah, right.
I'm just joking. It's getting old, right? Okay.
It real old, quick.
Congratulations, brother. The force was with you today.
Yes, it was.
Awesome. So we'll get this out to you. And we probably have your address. I think you've won once before. But please, on Messenger, send me your address again so we can get this out to you next week. Yeah. Hey, it's Tom
Hey,
Mitchell.
Tom. How
Hi,
you doing, Tom?
How you doing, Tom? Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
We gave away this week's prize, which is Mrs. Potato Head. Usually it's a Star Wars action figure, but we're trying something different.
New and different this time.
So thank you guys for joining us. As we say at All for Sci-Fi, this week, please do one act of kindness, because we believe that if other people witness you doing an act of kindness, it spreads. Other people might do it. We even talked about this months ago. We had a friend named Steve. We were talking about let's do something nice to somebody once in a while, and he was nice to a lady.
Yes,
Remember, he was telling you about that. An old lady needed help, so it spreads. So please, this week, our goals for you and our world as a whole is to do one act of kindness, to whether it's helping someone carry their groceries, if someone's sick and they can't mow their lawn, anything. So please, one act of kindness. And also, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper, as we say in the Trek world. And God bless you. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week. And remember, next week we're going to review The Jungle Cruise, Bad Batch Episode 15, and we're going to talk about He-Man a little bit.
Right.
I'm Eric Walker.
I'm Captain Rickster. Be safe out there. Have a great week. We'll see you next weekend.
Bye for now, guys. God bless.